Trigger warning on this video. I'm going to talk to you today about the forced pornography industry. According to my intelligence community connections, 60% of the pornography you find on the internet is actually coerced or forced pornography, meaning that 6 out of 10 times that you watch pornography, you may actually be watching someone getting sexually assaulted or raped. Even if they act like they're enjoying it, that does not mean that they are. They could be held hostage, or they could be being forced to do this, or they could be being trafficked and actively not wanting to do these videos. I encourage everybody, and I'm not criticizing you guys if you struggle with pornography, but I encourage you to stop watching pornography. The worldwide sex trafficking ring uses pornography as a way to make even more money on top of what they're already doing to the victims. I'm not criticizing anybody that watches pornography because I know a lot of Christians struggle with pornography. Jesus wants to set you free from that. But I am encouraging you to think about that the next time you try to watch pornography, that you may be watching a person getting raped. I was forced into the forced pornography industry when I was being trafficked. There were between 55 and 60 videos made of me. Some of them were by myself. Some of them were with other people, with friends of mine and other victims. And some of them were even with celebrities that were not willing, because there are some celebrities being trafficked as well. I had one video with a specific celebrity. They forced us to do this video together. And the videos exist on the dark net. The white eyes, the people I work with in law enforcement, have tried really hard to get down most of the videos. They said they've gotten down all but about 15 to 20 of them. But they're still out there, some of them, because it's really hard to get all the videos off the dark net. And it hurts to know that there's videos out there of that stuff when you're not consenting. I'm a Christian pastor, and it's disgusting to think that they raped and tortured a Christian pastor, and they put videos out on the dark net of raping and torturing a Christian pastor, or raping or torturing anybody. Nobody should be the victim of forced pornography. Nobody should be the victim of sex trafficking. I want to talk to you guys about the dangers of watching pornography because of this very fact. Now, I'm not even talking about the spiritual ramifications of it or the sin ramifications of it. I'm talking to you as a human being, as somebody who's a Christian pastor who's been used by the sex trafficking ring, who had forced pornography videos out there. I'm talking to you as a victim. The forced porn industry is very, very real. So I am asking you guys that the next time that you think about watching pornography, consider this, that you may be watching someone getting raped or sexually assaulted. 6 out of 10 times you may be seeing somebody getting assaulted, and you may not even realize that. They might act like they're enjoying it or that they're actors, but that doesn't mean that they are. A friend of mine was kidnapped, and she was sold into the sex slavery ring, and she was forced into the adult film industry. There's numerous videos of her, actually. And she had to act like she enjoyed it. She acted like she was enjoying it, and she was an actress, but she wasn't. She was held in a cage. She was beaten. She wasn't allowed to eat food unless she gratified men. She wasn't even allowed to eat food unless she performed for men sexually. She spent several years in the adult film industry being tortured, being abused, and being forced to act like she liked it when she didn't, and she was being raped and tortured. I know many other people who have gone through similar experiences. She was held in a dog cage at times and tortured and abused to break her in so that she would know that she has to perform the white rave for these people. These people put her in a dog cage. This is common, guys. This is not some one-off experience. These are what happens with the worldwide sex trafficking ring and with the forced pornography ring. So I am asking you and I am begging you to not watch pornography. Not because of just the sin ramifications of it. Not because it may mess with your marriage or your relationship. And not because it hurts you. But because it hurts other people. Those things are just add-ons to that. But I am asking you as a victim, as a survivor of sexual assault, of sex trafficking, of ritualistic abuse, and of the forced porn industry, that you would stop watching pornography. Because 6 out of the 10 times you might be watching someone get raped. Don't be part of the problem. If we ice out the porn industry, if we ice out these people, if people would start to fight their desires for the porn, and they would start to fight that, and they would realize that they're watching people being raped and abused, then maybe the porn industry would lose their power and their authority. Maybe people wouldn't be trafficked, maybe they wouldn't be raped. We have to do our part to fight against sex trafficking and to fight against coercion and fight against the forced porn industry. Not every video you see on the internet is willing people. Not everything is acting. Some of it's forced. A lot of it's forced. A lot of it's coercion. Rape porn's very real. I'm a victim of it. I have friends that are a victim of it. The adult film industry thrives on rape pornography and on coercion.